Okay, I'm back. I don't know what I did. I wasn't even trying to end nothing. But anyway, I'm back and I sent you another invite link, Marcy. So if you hear, I apologize y'all for mistakenly ending that live. I'm so sorry. I sent her another invite link. I think I clicked the wrong one, but when I clicked on it, it automatically added me as a guest. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I made a mistake and I ended that live by mistake. So I sent Marcy another link. Let's try it again. Okay, there she go. There she go. I did it right this time. But I was not trying to end that live, y'all. So y'all come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Hey, Marcy.
Hey,
What's
girl.
going on, girl? You looking good. In spite of.
Oh, I'm trying. I wish I could. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. I'm in Duluth, Minnesota, which
Uh-huh.
is right on Lake Superior.
You
So
should
it's
see a camera image. If you want to black it out or turn it around, you should see a little arrow or something. Because I'm not
yeah.
showing myself.
Okay. Well, I thought, yeah. So this is, you can't see because it's raining, but that's Lake Superior down there. So I actually went to college here a couple of years when I first started.
Oh, okay.
Um, I I'm trying to get home, Rock. I'm
I
trying to get
know.
home. Oh my gosh. I mean, your situation and mine were so and are so similar living with an alcoholic,
Hey, Nerly.
right?
Right.
Anyway,
Y'all come on
yeah,
in. Come on in, y'all. We only got two people. Hit the like button, share the live. We got Marcy, our girl Marcy. I was telling y'all about yesterday, and she wanted me to tell y'all, to if you can, to send her a cash app because she got an emergency situation trying to get back home to her daughter. So if
yeah,
anybody here that got cash app that can help, she gonna come tell her story as well, parts of her story. I don't know how much she want to get into, but we're gonna wait till
yeah.
a few more people get in here.
Well, I just want to talk about, yeah, you know, how much you and I have in common,
Hmm.
living with an alcoholic, and now mine's dead, and he was 53,
Wow,
you
that was pretty
know.
young.
So, and his heart just stopped. So, if they don't take care of themselves and if they don't have the will to stop, it's not going to end well. And you
Right,
know what I'm saying? So,
exactly.
yeah, anyway,
Hey, Katria.
my ex and I divorced actually a decade ago. So, I knew when my daughter was little, I can't do this. You know, I can't have her be around it. I
Hey,
can't
Queen
have
Bee. Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want her to see this. So I left him. Yeah, she was 3 years old. She's 14 now. And I divorced his ass. The problem was I kept going back, you know, because he changed, he's sober, you know,
Right.
all these things. So they don't change and they don't get sober. I mean, it takes a lot
Yeah, it
when
takes work.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Hmm.
So anyway, long story short, I got back with them in 2022, unfortunately, here or in North Dakota, and he was drunk the whole time. And
Thank you,
I,
Queen Bee.
I lasted 10 months, and then my daughter caught him. She caught him drinking. So I'm like, thank God, because he was the type he would never drink in front of you. He'd drink a handle of vodka a day, but
Hmm.
he would hide it. So anyway, now that she caught him, we could go. So we stayed with a friend, and I ended up going to the violence center, and my own family gave her back to him. So instead of, and I've seen her here and there since then, you know, and had her here and there since then. But anyway, I agreed to let her stay with him because I was working on a project in Minneapolis, making some good money, whatever.
Hmm.
And he's dead. He's dead. He died. So now his
Man, that's
mom,
messed up.
is trying to frickin' get custody or guardianship of her.
Wow. His mom?
Yeah, his mom, because his mom owned the house that she was living in, which I lived in too in 2022, but I left and I never went back. You know what I mean?
Right.
So anyway, yeah, like I have to get home. Like I don't even like this is I have court on the 13th. Like I need a lawyer. I have full legal custody of her in death.
Right.
So I mean, this
They're gonna try
I
to make it
would
seem like you abandon her if you don't get back in time.
yeah, exactly. And so the guy that I was doing the project for, I was staying with him and he was just a friend. And I was actually taking care of his 12-year-old daughter while he worked, like, for 2 months, he was gone. He is a drunk too. So then
Oh wow.
he kicked me out, wouldn't pay me. So I'm literally in a domestic violence shelter right now.
Oh
All this
wow.
happened. He doesn't pay me. He doesn't help me get home,
Right.
and yeah, so my daughter, her dad is dead. She still has yet to see me and be there for her because
Have you
this
talked to her?
asshole. Yeah, I've talked to her. I mean, she's 14, so
Hmm.
this is young. And very. She's sad. He loved her. He was a good dad, but he was a drunk. He was a horrible husband.
Right.
Anyway, so I'm just discouraged because my family tends to uh, with him has always tended to side with him, because they don't want to take accountability for their role. So my family, they're not helping me. I mean, it's just I
So how
don't
much
know
you need to get
how
back home? How much would
things.
you need to be able to get a ticket? I'm gonna put
I,
your cash app in the. I'm gonna pin it in the
oh yeah,
comments.
thank you. So I to get where she is, it only cost me like $200. But this
Hmm.
guy never paid me. And then I went to the DV shelter here, got robbed my first night. So I have literally no money. Like I go, can you get me they said they could get me part way home,
Hmm.
but not all the way there because this is North Dakota. I'm in like, middle Minnesota right now. So
Right.
anyway, I don't think there's a lot of people on here, but hopefully they'll replay it. And yeah, anything like I think it's $80 for the ticket, and then I just need to get like a car or an Uber or whatever to where my daughter is. So,
Right.
but I went to the Minnesota. There are a lot of funds for emergencies. I went there. I tried to donate plasma my veins rolled. I said, "Do you have a butterfly needle?" No, we don't have a butterfly. I said, "Well, I can't donate plaza. Like, I have no money. I have no cards." And the
Right.
people at the shelter, I go, I know who stole my shit. It was my roommate. Like, can't you? Well, we don't have cameras in the room, so I just keep praying. I'm like, I need a miracle. But the longer I don't get there, the worse it looks for me to,
Right.
fight this.
I'm trying to
'Cause
find your doggone cash app.
it's
Let me.
just Marcy Martin 6.
Marcy Martin 6.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find the live so I can come over there. Don't
Yeah.
pay the trolls
Anyway.
no attention.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Get a job. I have a job. I own a business. I was working when the guy turned on me and kicked me out. So
Yeah, these
it,
folks are
it, it,
sick.
it,
They
it's
sick in the mind.
it's the enemy. Like, I think I've been trying to be a whistleblower and do the right thing. And the closer I get to having, like, Patrick's death was actually a relief for me. You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh,
Hmm.
finally, 17 years of this. I thought he was dead a dozen times. He'd disappear and wouldn't call for a couple weeks. Like, I'm surprised he lasted this long. But it's still, my daughter is, she's grieving. She's sad. It's her dad. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it just breaks my heart not to be there for her. I loved him too. I wouldn't have married the guy.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? And people just always got something to say. Marcy Martin 6, right? Martin
Yeah.
number
Sick.
6.
Yeah. So anything would help. I just need to get the bus ticket. Even if I could get up there my heart is broken. I can't, I feel so bad for her right now. And then for them to try and keep my daughter and like try and be a guardian of her, like even when he's dead, we're gonna try and pull this shit. You know what I mean? Like, no, we're done with that. You know what
Did
I'm
they
saying?
ask her what she wanted to do? How they just gonna do that? Like,
I know. Yeah,
she's
I
old
know. I
enough. She's
don't know.
not 5 or 6 years old. She's old enough to know, like, if you not what she want to be around at this time. You know what I'm saying? Like you was a
Yeah,
horrible mother.
right. So anyway, I don't know. I mean, she just says she loves grandma too, which I understand. Grandma, my ex lived with her the whole time. We were
Hey,
divorced.
Shoshana.
Anyway, so but they don't like me, you know. I mean,
Mhm.
telling the truth about his alcoholism. I mean, you don't drop.
I don't know what that's about. I don't know why the family and mama, especially a lot of times when they be defending that, they be alcoholics their damn self. So they don't want
Right,
to hear you talk about they alcoholic kinfolk because they are alcoholic or used to be one.
right. Or they're enablers. In her
Hmm.
case, you know, she let him just live with her. Never sent him to rehab. Never kicked him out. You know. So anyway, it's just the truth shall prevail. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I'm sorry if I'm going to hurt your feelings, but this guy was an abusive prick, you know? So he might have been good to Elise, but he was a disaster to me. You know,
And like, and how good is you to your kid if you messing over their mom? You know what I'm
right?
saying?
Yeah. Oh, the thing is, you know what I mean? We're just, she's crazy. So it's sad because, yeah, I have PTSD from you and
Right.
the shit you did to me, you know what I mean?
Right.
But PTSD
They act
is
like you had it before you
different than
got with
being
them.
crazy.
You always been crazy.
Yeah,
You the reason why
right?
I drink.
They do. That's exactly what they do. I mean, this guy pulled a gun on me, and I mean, he was. You can't trust a drunk. That's what I learned in the whole thing. It's just like once they're drunk, all bets are off. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
All
it's a wrap.
bets off. Yep. And
And I
he
don't
wasn't
get it because
him.
they
Like,
can't stand up straight. So why is you fucking with people? Ain't no way I'm gonna let a drunk beat my ass. That ain't gonna happen. You better wait till you
right?
sober up and try it. Fuck with me while
And
you
you're
drunk.
making a fool of yourself. You're literally
Hmm.
making a fool of yourself. You should see you right now.
Making a
Anyway,
spectacle of yourself.
when I first, heard of his death, I honestly, like, my first reaction was, oh my gosh, pray for his soul. Because I was raised Catholic, which I don't think you can pray for somebody when they're dead, but the Catholics believe that. Anyway,
Hmm.
um, he would come down when he was drunk. I slept on the couch 2022. The whole time I was there, I slept on the couch with, and Elise had her own room or whatever, but he was drunk. So I'm like, oh shit, this is the same shit as always. So I would just listen. And he would fight with demons when he was drunk and in his
Hmm.
sleep. And he'd come down and ask me to pray for him. He's like, I think I'm going to hell.
Oh wow.
So, like I said, a 175 rocks of vodka a
Mm.
day, a handle. You know what I'm saying? A handle of vodka.
I don't know how they can handle it. It's like what's
He
the taste? It's too
he
strong.
he'd hide it and then he would pour it in a glass and just guzzle it down. And the night before we left, Elise caught him, you know. So finally she caught him, like, thank God we can leave. And then my own family gave her back to him. So it's
Wow.
like I said, the truth is the truth. Like, the guy was an abusive drunk.
So that
It-
means he was probably driving drunk too.
oh
Hey, Shannon,
yeah.
you back? Okay, come on in, girl. We just sitting here talking with Marcy real quick. She wanted to come out and kind of share her stories of her kind of similar to what I went through as well. And I ask you guys if you have anything that you can send her on her cash app to get home to her daughter. So
Yeah, I'm just
emergency I was telling y'all about yesterday.
yeah.
$2, $5, whatever. It all adds up, y'all. I'm gonna send what I can tomorrow.
Thank
But
you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, the bus ticket alone is only like $80. But
hmm
because there's no direct way from where I am now, I have to go to Minneapolis and
right.
then
So
I have
that's
to
more
go there.
money.
Yeah. So anyway, it's just not that easy to get home, and I don't have a car. So you don't have a car, you know what I mean? Like it's just not that. I've never not
Right.
had a car before, but anyway,
It's gonna be okay
yeah,
though. It's
I
gonna
don't
work
have any
out.
cards, no cards. I went to the state of Minnesota, no emergency funds they can help me with. What else? Oh, I tried to donate plasma, and then I went to the temp agency today.
What they
All
say.
were on strike. I'm like, how am I supposed to make money or get money? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
this is absurd. So I'm
So it's the
sorry.
shelter where you in the room with a lot of people and you just got your own cot, or do you got your own room?
There's two to a room. It's nice actually. Like, it's good food and they help you and stuff. Like,
hmm
I've been to a shelter because of my ex in Grand Fork or North Dakota. It was really nice too, but here, it's not as nice. But I mean, they help you and
Right.
it's a safe place to go. You know what I mean? Like, I got served for this guardianship thing. I got
hmm
served here by the sheriff's department and they wouldn't tell them I was here. They wouldn't tell the sheriff that I was here. So, like, they'll protect you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, if somebody's looking for you, they're not going to find you here. So that makes me feel good. You know what I mean?
Right. But you just
But
got to
yeah,
get home to your baby girl. I
I
picked that.
do. I mean, she's 14 now. It's been 3 weeks since her dad has been gone, and she doesn't have her mother there. I mean, come
You think
on,
that be, hey, Kelly, you think they be trying to help you get to her for the baby's sake,
right?
no matter how they feel
Exactly.
about you.
It's ridiculous. And she like pretends to be strong around him and then she calls me crying. I'm like, honey, I don't have any money. Like I had cards.
What she
They're
should do,
gone.
tell her next time she call you, tell her to cry to them to say, please, please let my mom come get me. Please help her
Yeah,
get here.
I know.
Them tears.
I'm
Tell her to do
telling
that
you.
snot booger tears right to them. I bet you they gonna do it.
It's my mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law, because she
Hey, real Cajun Peach.
she owned the house that he lived in. So she's living there and Elise is finishing the school year. But
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't like me, because she always took her drunk son's side. So
Right,
she's trying to get guardianship over because she's living in that house with her. Well, we didn't know he was going to die, but I
right.
have full legal
Yeah,
custody of her.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're going to try and get guardianship?
Right,
Uh,
on some sneaky stuff.
hell yes. That's some sneaky shit. And she, like I said, she enabled this guy. I met Patrick when he was 36 years old. He lived with his parents. After we got divorced, when she was 3, 4 years old, he lived with his parents. He's only lived by himself for 2 years,
Oh,
his whole
wow.
adult life, because he was literally a drunk. He couldn't hold a
That's why you
job.
said she enabled him.
Yes, and his mom's got money, so she lets him stay there. I mean, it's sad, Rox, and then I can see her trying to buy off my daughter, because she's got money.
Mm-hmm.
Tell your mom you don't want her to come get her. That's what's happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Some sneaky
Yes, Rox,
manipulative
how was
stuff.
your tooth? Did you try anything recommendation? I pulled that tooth out, girl. That tooth came out on this last night. Was it this morning or last night? Last night. Uh the hell update on Roblox. I need to read that email. But anyway, yeah, when I woke up the next day, it was looser. It was like spinning around. The tooth was like almost out. Because the day before when I was talking y'all about it, the tooth was embedded like maybe a fourth. But the rest of it was loose, like it could come out, but it was just too hard to pull without risking it hurting real bad. But the next day, it was more loose, like it could almost spin around different directions, but it was still ready. And then later on that evening yesterday, it just came out. No pain, no
Does
blood, or nothing.
does it hurt?
Nothing. I
Oh,
don't feel
good.
nothing. I rinsed with my pulling oil and brushed my teeth. I'm going to make an appointment, but I probably won't go to it because they're going to try to play with me. They play games with you. Have you come in for those appointments and then tell you they gonna want to pull it. They want to do this. They want to do that. Then they got to see if your insurance going to approve it. That's another 2 week wait. I don't want to save the tooth. I just want
Sadie,
them to pull it out. What the hell I need it for? It's all the way down to the white meat now. It's broken down so low to where there's nothing there, but you can see the little baby. It's like baby teeth now. It's so little. But I think I need to get it out. I don't want what I want a cap for. I don't want to save it. You say,
hey,
teeth make my ass itch. Girl, you're so shiny, you a mess.
hey,
Because I know
Rox, I have a
exactly what you're talking
question.
about. Uh-huh.
Does Tony know you're leaving, or do you think he has
No.
any idea?
Mm-mm. Don't even
He does.
talk about it.
Really? Good for you.
Don't even talk about it. So I'm on the speaker.
Oh, I'm sorry, hon.
I text
I just meant that you were going back to visit your nephew again. That's all.
you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely. Oh
Right.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Good.
Say don't
Well,
forget
anyway,
I'll
I'm
be
so
on
thank you for
Wednesday.
having me on. I hate to be a beggar. I don't know what else to do. What else could I do? Like I have a laptop I could probably
I
pawn. I
mean,
thought about
a
that.
closed mouth don't get fed. So if you need some support, and all the people can say is no or don't say nothing at all. So anybody that
I
may run
do need
past this,
help. I need
I pinned
help.
her. I pinned her cash app in the comment section. If you got $1 and some change on there that you don't care about, if you got $5 to spare and you feel like you want to be given to help her get to her ticket, and tomorrow when I can, I'm going to send whatever I can because y'all know what I'm
Well,
going through. So, but my
I'm
little
not a
five, twenty
grifter.
dollars will help whatever it is I can come up with.
Anything to help. Like I said, $80 I think would get me there, and then I can have somebody help me out. But honestly, what else can I do? Like, should I pawn that laptop? I have two laptops. One is like a newer one, but the other one's a really like a lot of memory, like IBM.
Hmm.
I like
If
I
that's
could
what you
do
got to
that.
do,
That's all I have. That's of value other than, I mean, like I said, I tried to donate plasma. I tried the temp agency. I tried Minnesota like benefits for government emergency funds because I don't have any cards. I'm like, my cards got stolen. Like, what do you do in this situation? Like I don't have my cards that like I got them
I ain't
stolen.
never kept them teeth either. Yeah, I know what you mean. But it's gonna work out. I know that. I don't know how or when, but I know it's gonna work out because God ain't bring you this far. He not gonna let you leave your
That's
daughter.
gonna work out for me, Rox.
Huh?
Is it?
Say it again.
Is it gonna work out for me?
Oh yeah, it's gonna work out. It is.
Okay, I'm so scared.
I know the
But
feelings.
every day I'm away from her, I'm so afraid that they're totally manipulating her.
Do you talk? Do you? They don't stop you from talking to her, do they?
Yeah, but she's like sneaking around in her room to
Right.
hiding. It's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's wrong. That is wrong. And I'm
I
so
feel like
sorry you and her
I
going through this.
I know I feel like he's freaking stalking me from the grave right now. Like some same shit you're gonna put me through, and the guy's dead, and I still gotta fight for my kid. You know,
Mm-hmm.
sick. It's some sick shit.
Mm. I'm so
Anyway,
sorry. I couldn't even imagine having to go through that because that's a serious subject for me. I'm real touchy about that
I
because you don't know what's
know.
going on with kids when you're not around. You don't know
I
who.
know. I need to
Hey, big
get there.
luxury.
I
So,
need to
Sean, I
get
don't keep no
there.
teeth either. I throw them shits out. Kids and all. I don't play that old fairy godmother shit. Ain't nobody coming to be you nothing. Not a quarter, a
No.
dime, penny, nickel. That teeth come out, throw that
Do
shit
you
in the
think I look
garbage.
okay? Do you think I look okay? Could I go
Oh
get a
yeah.
job? I gotta go get like a part-time job right now. I'm
Oh, you
gonna just
do?
walk around and see who's hiring. I don't know what else to do. I need money.
Right.
There's a diner and then there's a liquor store. I was like, maybe I could just work for a week or two, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's it's
Yeah, well, at least you
insane.
doing something. You trying to do
I'm
something. You ain't just
trying. I
sitting
am
there.
trying. Just keep praying for me. I'm
Most
gonna take my
definitely.
doggy out. I'm gonna hop. Can I hop off, or do you want me to
Yeah,
just
you
turn
can
it?
hop off.
How do I do
Come back
that?
when you get ready. Whenever you want to come up, you can. Whenever you want to leave. I understand you doing things. You ain't got time to sit around. You up here trying to come up with a master plan.
I am. I'm trying to. I was going to just Google the pawn shop and stuff and see if I could do that maybe tonight. So,
Yeah, when I get off of here, I'm gonna text you.
okay, hon. Thanks for
All
having me
right,
on.
thanks for
God bless
coming
you
up.
guys. Anybody that helps, I really appreciate it. Bye.
Talk to you later.
Bye, hon.
Okay. So yeah, y'all. I pinned a cash app in the comments section. If not today, tomorrow, whenever. She's just trying to get back home to her daughter. Because her daughter's father, who she was living with, passed away. And she trying to get back to him, to her daughter. Now that her father passed away, she has to, make sure her daughter's straight. And that the family is not trying to let her see her daughter. They trying to make it seem like she abandoned her, you know. So that's pretty much the story, y'all. So if y'all got a couple of dollars on your cash app that you can spare, that you don't mind, if your heart says do it, do it. If your heart say, hey, I don't know, I can't do it right now, it's a bad time for me. We understand prayers are accepted and appreciated. Oh, say too empty me. I don't know what that means. I ain't got time to read dumbass comments because I got stuff that I got to do. So right now I'm gonna play this video for y'all. Have y'all seen the final part of the video of the young lady whose baby daddy was unalived by his girlfriend? If that makes sense, did that sound right to y'all? Just imagine a woman saying, "My baby daddy girlfriend unalived him for getting me pregnant." It's the final part, and I want to show it. Do y'all want to see it? Or have y'all already seen it? Because she is on TikTok and she says she on YouTube. So some of you may have already seen it, but it's pretty new. It just came out today. And there are videos about it already. She has a part 4 where she answers questions about people saying you's dumb and then you see the sign, stuff like that. So she addressed that, and I watched a little of it, and that's why I know she said she got a YouTube. So I just want to jump right to the final part. Y'all want to watch it with me? Let me know, because if not, I can get off of here and I could just go and make a video about it, or I could do both. I could show it here and then do a video about it. So you haven't seen the channel? Okay, I'm gonna go play it. Hold on a minute. Okay. Okay, let me turn it on. I'm finna turn on my laptop and we're gonna watch it from the laptop on her TikTok. Okay, let's start it from the beginning. I'm finna turn the camera on so y'all can see it. Okay, this is part 5 to my baby daddy's girlfriend unalive him for getting me pregnant. And this is gonna be, I'm finna try to make this the last part and try to wrap this up because okay, Tashana. This is just one situation that I hate reliving, but I need to do it. I need to do it. It's so sensitive. And on top of that, her family has reached out to me with a cease and desist, so I gotta be very, very careful about what I say. Oh wow. In this part. But and I didn't expect my videos to blast off like this. So I honest to God am not trying to bash anybody. I will say this a million times. I'm just trying to tell my story. It helps with my therapy. Because I am so sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. And I didn't mean for it to go like. Oh. Go ahead and tell your story. When the police they came when we was in the station. When we was in the station and they realized it was another incident that happened that night, the same as the incident that happened the night with me, I didn't realize that those two cases were connected with each other. I say about, because once they got through questioning me and my family, we went home. We went home. The next day, his mom reached out to my mom, and she told my mom basically
that the girl that he was with unalived herself. She left a suicide note. I don't even know if I can say that word, and I pray to God they don't flag my video because I do not want to go through this part again. But she left a note.
Yeah, you gotta be careful what you say.
And she explained what she had did. She admitted to what she had did. She said she wasn't sorry for what she had done. She said she was tired of living at that point.
Oh my God.
She couldn't be with him. She wasn't going to be with anybody.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
I say about 2 to 3 days later, I get a note sent to my house, and it's from her. She's gone at this point, and she left me with how she felt. And she told me he was more excited. She said I took everything away from her. She told me she had been with this man 20 plus years. 20 plus years. They weren't staying together, but she said they was together. So I'm thinking, like, at this point, I know better now. I know it's like, I guess he was like a player. I guess he was like a player. And when she found out about me, that was her riding by creeping. That was her.
So far, she got a cease and desist letter from the young lady's people. So she got to be very careful about what she's saying. She's just trying to tell her story. And that same night at the police station, or the next day, whichever one it was, because remember, she was kind of so discombobulated, she went back the next day. So I don't know if this is the same night or the next day she went to go give her account. They found her account of what happened. Then that's when she found out that there was somebody else that was unalive, and they connected to what happened there. And so the girl wrote a letter saying she wasn't sorry for about what happened. Okay, so that's where we are. So I have to stop this every now and then to talk because I'm reacting to it, and I don't want to, get my account in no trouble.
Her texting me or whatnot. But I don't understand to this day why she just didn't say nothing, because you cannot assume that I knew, because I did not know.
But you said in your video that she sent you a text message saying, leave her man alone or it's going to be problems. That right there was your sign right there. What you want her to come out and show her face, and do all that. Want somebody to send you something like that, take heed. I wouldn't even want to know all the details. That message alone told me enough to walk away because something going on and I don't necessarily want to know all the details. I just want to get out of this because if he got that type of drama or she got that type of drama attached to their life, I don't want no parts of it. But you kept going. But let's keep going. Ain't nobody dogging her out or nothing. I'm just stating what naturally comes to people's mind listening.
In her note, she left here feeling like I knew he had a girlfriend and I didn't know he had nobody. She said when she found out that he had me pregnant, and she said he was overly excited about it. She read it through his text messages, and it just crushed her, because she said out of all those kids that he got on her, he always put her last, like she didn't matter. And she said he promised her this time that he wouldn't do her like that no more, but he did.
So let me stop right there. This is not no victim blaming or none of that. It is what it is. As hard as it may be, loving somebody or what you call love, which I don't think is love, because you can't love nobody that much to where you don't value yourself enough to get them to respect you and teach them how to treat you. That is not real love. That's some insecurity shit. That's some, oh, I can't make it without him. Because sooner or later, had she not did what she did, and just went on with her life, she would have got somebody else. Or she just would have decided, I want to be alone, I want to be best. I don't want to get my heart broke again. I'm just going to be by myself. You know? So it just amazes me how we feel like men and we feel like women and other people supposed to, accommodate our emotions and how we feeling at that time. If this man is dogging you and dogged you out before and here and there, it's your responsibility now. You got to get your ass up and go do what you got to do to make your life happy, because he is not going to make you happy. He done had 12, 13 kids on her. However many kids it was. And now then you find out about another one. He promised he wasn't going to do it again. You do this. That was some underlying issues going on with her mentally, emotionally, allegedly. You know what I mean? Let's continue. Tell me what y'all think.
He hurt her bad. I think she was crushed to the point, basically, from the note that I got, she was crushed to the point where she just couldn't live no more. She said she couldn't live like this. She couldn't. She said she didn't want to see us happy together with our baby. She said she couldn't live to see that type of stuff, and she said she didn't want me or him to be happy. She said that night that she came there, she came to me.
Y'all heard that? She came to do her. You see how the creator and the angels and the ancestors be looking out for us, and we don't have a clue how many times we come close to death. That's why we got to be grateful and thankful every day. Every day. Because you don't know what's on that person's mind that you walking outside. I ain't even talking about no situation like this. I'm just talking about everyday life. Somebody woke up probably in a cardboard box, living on somebody's couch, in an abandoned building, you're on drugs, or just struggling, tired of living, and they say, I'm going to get the first person I see. And they go out and hit somebody side the head, but when they see you, they don't touch you. They decide you ain't going to be the one. And why you think that is? Why you think that she wasn't the one? She wasn't the one for a reason. And I'm glad she wasn't the one. I'm sorry it happened to him, but.
And when I read that part, it hurts me because just sleeping with a man could have took me from my kids. It could have took me from my kids, and the only thing I was doing was just really kicking it. I wasn't trying to get pregnant. I wasn't trying to get pregnant. I wasn't trying to ruin nobody's life. I wasn't trying to do none of that. I wasn't trying to be the reason somebody is deceased.
Yes, Sean.
Like, I'm the reason two people are deceased. And I
no, you're not.
I didn't try to do none of that.
You're not the
I
reason.
was going through my own stuff. That's why I feel like, what did I do to deserve any of this, like, to even go through?
You're not the reason, in my opinion, that two people are unalive. You're just another example of how so many people in the world are going through, and we are not thinking. We got stinking thinking. We let our emotions and we be all discombobulated, and we on empty, but yet we running around with our head cut off like a chicken cut off. We don't know our ass from a hole in the wall, even though we may know better. We're not thinking. You just went through a whole long marriage and a Bruce and everything, and now he left y'all. I don't think the separation was the problem that got her discombobulated. It was the way he left them homeless. So now you go by what you familiar to, and you just reacting. It's about you. You just feeling like you want to feel good right now. You're not thinking about what he got going on. When we meet people in the street, whether we know them or not from the past, or somebody introduced them to us, or the first time we lay eyes on them, we're not thinking about what they probably got coming along with them, what kind of baggage they got coming along with them, how many crazy baby daddies and baby mamas they got. Are they crazy, insane? Does mental illness run through their family? You know, do they serve Satan or do they serve God? How they think, what they think about children. Are they on the sex offenders list? We don't think about none of that shit. Hey, SA, how you doing? So good to see you in here. We just finishing up this final part. But yeah, y'all can go over there. Her page is Bipolar Cutie. That's TikTok. And she says she is over here on YouTube as well. So I'm sure it's probably the same name. Let's continue, y'all. This is sad.
I question myself so bad, y'all. I question myself so bad. Hold on. Okay. I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This just is so hard to get through that part. Yeah, I hate to relive it. And like I said, her family sent me a cease and desist, so I can't even really just talk about it. But I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Now, I don't mean to sound insensitive, but that's a lot of goddamn nerve when y'all family member came there and did that to that man and left a note saying it. So how y'all gonna get a cease and desist? What is wrong with people? Y'all don't want to own up to it that you know your family member probably has underlying mental, emotional issues, and y'all feel bad for not doing more. So you gonna try to cease and desist somebody? Is that it, or is this all a lie? Is it all a lie? None of that stuff really happened. Because if it happened, then I don't understand how anybody want to have a cease and desist letter out. This girl almost lost her life and her baby, and some man did lose his life due to his own. He didn't deserve to die. He didn't deserve to be shot. But we got to do better about the way we treat people, y'all. We most definitely do as human beings, so-called human beings.
You never know what a person is going through. This man told all of so many lies. When we end up going to his funeral, y'all, they tried to ban me from going to his funeral. Everybody did.
Wow.
His family don't really want to have nothing to even do with my baby. Nothing.
Why? What is wrong with people?
About him, they don't.
What is going on now? Now I need some goddamn answers. Now, are we that fucked up in delusional land that we acting like our family members, brother, cousins, uncles, nieces, and nephews don't have to take no accountability for their fucking actions? You say, I'm good, God spare her and her baby, like pick up and move on, girl. Yeah, but she in therapy now. And you imagine somebody being shot while they on top of you? And yes, you do need to reflect back. And so you don't have this same thing happen again. Leave them goddamn relationships alone. When God ready for you to have a man or a woman, and when you ready for a man or a woman, because he ain't gonna send no good man or good woman to you when you feel a mess. That's one way to know that that man or woman ain't from God. Because why would he send you a good man or a good woman when your life messed up? Why would he do that to that good brother or that good sister? Is that a full belly or that's a baby belly, Mike? Yeah, she's pregnant. Let's continue.
Policy, do I need anything? Everything that I've gotten from my newborn baby has been because of me. It's been because I work and I just try.
It's part 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the final. This is part 5. This is the final part. She say, and it should be, and this is helping her through her therapy. This is something that probably happened 3 to 5 months ago. I would have to like watch all parts when I'm just chilling, back to back to back to back. Because I showed the video and I went live the other night. I showed part 1 through 3 to everybody. So if you want to go watch or just go over there to TikTok or try to find her on YouTube under Bipolar Cutie, it's probably gonna be easier to find her on TikTok than it will be over here, unless she didn't got so popular, so it's gonna pop up. You know how it is. You put people's name in the search box over here. If you ain't got their at name, it could be hard. So let's continue. Hey, Nazis Key. He was killed on top of her. Yes, he was doing it to her. She kept saying she heard some noise. Go see, go see. And he like, no, ain't nothing wrong. You tweaking. Ain't nobody in this house. It's just us. It's just us. And he was just so into it. He had a demon of lust or something to have all them goddamn kids in the first place and always whole hopping around on this one for 20 years. And she sat there and dealt with that. You got to take some responsibility. Why do we always want to be the victim? I loved him. I loved her. And I was with him and he cheated and I took him back and he cheated again and I took him back. When are you going to say what the hell you should have did and you should have did it? We all get that it's so-called hard. So it's getting up at 5 in the morning or 11 at night, going to work every goddamn day. That's hard. It's hard. It's hard to try to lose weight. It's hard to try to keep your house clean, your kids fed and safe. But we do it. So I don't want to hear no goddamn excuses about that. People getting on my damn nerve with that. Stop being a victim. You're not a fucking victim. Now, ain't nobody holding you. This ain't no Lifetime movie of the week. Nobody's holding you hostage. No man in a wife beater t-shirt is beating on you and the police outside saying, let her go. And you saying, over my dead body. The guy saying, over my dead body, I won't let her go. And they got to shoot her in to get them save you. No, you sticking in these relationships because you want to be. You want to be there. The person with a normal thinking brain wouldn't. If you ain't even strong enough to go, you at least supposed to have enough sense to say something ain't right with me. I know this ain't right, but yeah, I just want to stay him. I feel like I love him so much. Let me go get some help.
Got to get things piece by
Adults
piece.
that expect adults
That's why I
that
said
don't love themselves to love you are enabling delusions.
I feel like God gave me
Yes.
for a reason. It's my baby.
Sister, calm yourself down.
We may not have everything that I need, but I'm gonna get that piece by piece. My baby gonna have what he need, like piece by piece. I'm gonna get it. I have my baby literally either this week or next week. I'm trying my best not to have him this week because my uncle's funeral is this week, but they banned me from the funeral. That's how I found out he had other baby mamas. It's just a lot.
When did it happen?
Started reaching out to me, just coming out the woodwork because they actually the other baby mamas wanna make sure that their kids know they sibling. It's some that don't, and it's some that do.
Mm-hmm.
He got older kids that want to know they sibling. I just feel like he manipulated us. Oh, he left here with so many unanswered questions.
Hey, Marie.
But I'm gonna wrap this series up, y'all. If y'all got questions, I answer questions. But I really don't want to talk about that part no more. As far as his girlfriend, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
You say, Marie and everyone joining us in the chat. Please hit the like button and share the live, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, certain things like this trigger me because it's always been this since the beginning of time. I always been headstrong and always took accountability for things I let men do to me and the things I accepted, whether didn't realize it was happening, didn't care if it was happening or not. I still have to accept it. When my first husband said he didn't want to be there no more, I accepted. I helped him to the car with his shit. I'm not finna be no damn victim. You can have your tears. That's normal to have tears, but you got to bounce up, dust yourself off, and keep moving, especially if you got kids. No excuses. You got kids. And I don't understand like the timeline. Like they banned her from the funeral. When was the funeral? Was it last week? Was it 2 months ago? She's not in no place really to do this by herself in order to. She should have had somebody write these things down and question her before she went out because she's leaving a lot of information out. That's why people are going to keep running her videos up because they're going to want to judge her. Then they're going to want to say, well, what about this? Like I'm saying, well, what do you mean? I'm lost. So I don't know. You say they just playing tug of war with the spirit of fear and unrighteousness. Yes, indeed. Straighten that crown and upright. Yes, you're a beautiful sister. You don't need his family, you know what I'm saying, to be there or want anything to do with him. Shit. They didn't have nothing to do with the situation before y'all did what you did. They didn't warn you. You didn't get to meet them before. You all new to everybody. Just take it for what it is and ask, repent for whatever you feel like you did wrong. But you ain't do no more wrong than the next person. You human. You out here just trying to chill with somebody you knew. I'm sure ain't nobody you didn't know of. You probably ain't seen them in a long time, but you felt comfortable enough to relax with them. And that's a bad mistake. We got to start getting to know people when we ain't seen them in a long time. You got to get to know them all over again. You can't take nothing they say out their mouth for truth. It's like, okay, I hear you. Oh, you work there. You make what money? Oh, okay. What? That happened for real? You know who? You just listed. But you can't take everything they say for you know what I'm saying? For like, you're just going like, oh, he said, so it must be true. Get off my damn screen. I'm gonna listen to the last of Meet the Browns 2025. I'm gonna listen to the last of. She almost done.
What I know now, I wouldn't never say nothing to him. I hate that I got involved with this man. I hate that. I hate it.
So I'll pull a public report in a minute.
That's the part that bothers me the most. It's like I can almost feel her pain as a woman. I just hate that she didn't talk to me. I hate she didn't talk to me. I hate she didn't reach out to me. And it probably
She did reach out to you.
crazy to y'all, but I wouldn't have been problematic. I wouldn't have been none of that. I honestly would have left this man alone.
She did reach out to you. She texted you and said, leave my man alone before there be problems. Instead of you leaving alone or asking her, or at least that's what you didn't tell us, that part, you just took it to him and y'all laughed it off. You said we dropped that and you got pregnant and told him, and he came and got you and took you to the house to do you again. You was just like a little you was just a little dip off that got pregnant, and he liked it so much that he lost his life for it. Instead of valuing that woman and being honest and faithful with her, or just letting her go. You know? Some women made like that. They'll be with a man 20, 30 years and they just can't go on without that man. But that's an underlying issue. I don't want nobody like me like that. I don't want nobody love me like that. Please don't. Love yourself enough to not want to be without yourself. Don't fuck me. No. Because you can't rely on me. Because I'll turn around and feel like I don't want to talk to you for 4 or 5 days in a row. I'm human. Married or not, I don't care shit about them vows like that. Now that I know what I know from the other side, as a person who lost like I lost, I don't value that no more. But I do value telling people the truth. I don't care if you're married or not. If you've been in a relationship with them a long time, that's your good girlfriend. If that's somebody, a good associate, it's business. Be honest up front. Teach people how to treat you and move around. I'm not playing no games with nobody. Because I don't want to be nobody's lifetime movie of the week, or nobody's hashtag. That is not love. Welcome to the live. Please tap that. I hate this. But I'm going to start my next series, y'all. I'm going to start my next series of how me and my kids end up homeless, how my ex-husband ended up leaving me and my kids homeless or whatnot. Me finding out that he was on the DL. Ooh, what you say? Not the DL.
That he was doing to me every day. The verbal abuse is just all that. I've been through a lot. A lot.
Wow.
And I know I'm not the only person that's been through a lot of stuff like this. But it helps to get it out. I moved on from a lot.
Wow, she got a lot going on.
Yes. I've grown from a lot. I'm not where I used to be. I'm not perfect. I'm not where I used to be, because for days I couldn't even eat.
I can imagine.
Days. When I tell y'all months, I was thin. I was so little. I couldn't even eat.
This is the confirmation that says don't believe it. People that do what they say.
This is part 5 to my baby daddy's girlfriend.
So that's the part 5. But if y'all scroll on her page.
Okay, this is part 5 to my baby daddy's girlfriend.
This is what her page look like. So that's the question. Somebody got in her ass and she got hush. And she got, in her feelings. She asking questions. This part 4. And then on down is part, well, this is her disclaimer right here. Letting you know part 4 is up next. Because when people get to talking to you in real time, her family members, his family members, people in the community, people on social media. So she wants to address some things. But it starts right here. You see that? She got 1.2 million views on this video talking about my baby daddy's girlfriend unalived him for getting me pregnant. So now I know why she say for getting me pregnant. Because I was like, yesterday, how you know? How you know she know? Now she explained that already, that she said in the letter she left her. So when she did what she did to that man, unalived him on top of her, she went home and wrote that letter and mailed it to her and then unalived herself. Now you tell me there ain't nothing wrong with that person. Girl, life is hard enough without this mess. I don't want a man, woman, dog, cat, etc. Right, I'll take the cat. They all talking about y'all black women gonna grow old along with a cat. Fluffy, come the fuck here. Meow. I'll take fucking Fluffy, baby. I ain't got time for that. And I think a lot of men should have some of the same mindset, because some of these women ain't working with a full deck either. And they're going to cause you all kind of hell. Going to have their whole family over there trying to beat you up based off a lie or half truth. So people just need to know when they're not built for it. Just stay by yourself. There's no law that says every man and woman got to be with somebody. You can take breaks. You can be single. You can just date people. You know, you say, they'll say gonna look like a little old man. Let me see. Poor baby, she carrying, he's gonna come out stressed. Yeah. Can you imagine? So trying to say, Miska, I know that's right. They'll say gonna look like a little old man. You say we can't test the spirit by the spirit if you are dealing with the same spirits. Make it make sense. Right. That's why I was saying, like, maybe not those words, but we always want to come off as the victim because it don't work out that way. Something bad happened. As long as they just keep on grooving and doing what they was doing, and she ended up having a baby, and then when they fall out and she found out about all them other babies, say none of this happened. But they just kept going till she found out who he really was and all them other kids and baby mamas, and he really do got somebody. Then how would this story played out? Would you be telling the story about how he dogging you and he ain't shit and you putting him on child support? It would probably have been a whole different story. Either way it goes, gonna be some drama. It's just that it happened this way, and a lot of times I hope that it wouldn't have went that way, but that's just how it always seemed to go. We want to paint them finger point. He lied. He was lying from the door. Well, the door. Everybody lying from the door. Nobody is coming straight up clean in the door because if you are an honest person and you got sense, you're not going to tell everything that's the truth or a lie in the door. You're going to sit back and observe. You're not going to even be talking that much because you know if you talk too much, that's giving them an opportunity to gaslight, manipulate you. They listening, see how they can work you. You know what I mean? Not to be mean, but what ain't for you will be removed. Yes, I'm sorry she going through this, but sometimes these lessons in life are very, very hard. You know, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Coming from one bad situation, being homeless, living in a car, finally making it back to my hometown just to live with people that don't really want me around, having a hard time being lonely. But that's I don't know, maybe because she's a young woman, but a lot of women wouldn't want to even be with a man. But I think it's because she knew of him. She felt comfortable. Had it been somebody brand new, maybe she wouldn't have moved with him like that. Now, as far as like, no, she ain't moved with him, but you know what I mean. She would have been making those type of moves when she probably would have took a little slower because it's somebody brand new she never heard of. But I'm thinking she got a little comfortable too fast because she thought she knew him, and that's not the case. Learn that people change. You don't know these folks in the first place. You ain't seen them since Hector was a pup. You don't know how he get down now. You're supposed to take that time to really learn, not just want to be secluded. But she said they went out. They went out to dinner. They was in public. They was going, going places. But what places? Sounds like she grew up broken. She needs to reflect on herself why she continues to get in negative situations. Yeah, because there's always three sides to the story. Her side, this guy's side or these people's side and the truth. Just like when it comes to her baby father. But y'all heard her say he was on the down low and he was beating her up. He probably beating her because he really wanted to be down low and he blamed her. Who knows? It's just bad all the way around. It's really sad. That's why I advocate like I do. Stay single, y'all. Make sure when you get in a relationship or start dating that you rap tight, that you got your shit in order, mentally, emotionally, financially. You know the signs. You know how to be that good person, that good friend. Because if you're not even that good friend, how you gonna be good anything else? You're not good to yourself and your children. How you gonna be good to anybody else? These are things we need to work on and make sure is in order before. That way you already know when you meet Tom, Dick, and Harry who they are. You gonna smell them. You ain't got to go through no dating for 6 months to know they ain't shit. You gonna smell it on them. The first time they even have a conversation with you, you gonna know. Say if you choose love and righteousness, there's absolutely nothing to hide. It's peculiar yet essential for evolution. Righteousness. I would love to hear the family side. Yeah, me too. I promise you. I bet you almost everything. Maybe not right now since they got a cease and desist out, but probably when all this over with, I guess when they go to court, however, whatever's going on, somebody gonna come out and tell because they gonna want some views. Because I'm almost sure she's monetized now, or they offered it to her. Because as soon as you get 10,000 subscribers on when you get your 10,000 subscribers on TikTok, you automatically qualify real fast, especially if it's going viral. Look at all them numbers. And I hope she do get you some money off of it. I'm sure you ain't working right now. Get you some money off of it. But learn from this. Don't get, comfortable and cocky 9 months later and you out here dating somebody else. You don't have to date nobody. Raise your goddamn kids. Why do we try to like resonate dating and sleeping with a man and being your man, living together, married to happiness. You can go out on plenty of dates. You can go hang out with the girls. You can go out on some me time with your kids. You can do all the things you want to do in truth and just chill and be by yourself. I mean, personally, I don't want nobody sticking nothing to me because I don't know what's on it. I just don't trust the world right now. I don't trust what they have been through. Well, some of you know it. Did y'all see the live stream this morning when Legends Dispatching came on and told her story? Y'all go to that motivational live and fast forward like an hour or so. When Legends come on, she telling you the story. At the end of the day, it was about a lot of people in the same town getting that package. And this man that was manipulating on some business shit all the while, he was on some other shit. And he the one that was allegedly, according to word on the street, around there passing that package around. Disguising it as I'm a businessman, I'll fix your car, blah, 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 giving people troubles and shit. Just got to be careful. It's a lot of stories. So, Tashana, I'm gonna see you on Wednesday. Anybody else want to come up? Because y'all know Wednesday is relationship talk. I've changed the name from relationship advice to relationship talk with rocks. So that's where we come to our testimonies and story times and give advice and read stories like this as well. You know, and I would love to see y'all. Let me see. That was insane. The world resonates with chaos, confusion, and corruption. Yes. It's like they love it. That's why this got 1.2 million views. And but yet they all in the comments judging. Let's read a couple of comments real quick, y'all.
Hey y'all, it's part one.
Yeah, this is the part one. Y'all come and see it. Or look on my video from yesterday, my live. I showed it. Okay, it said, y'all, her name is Bipolar Cutie. 13. I guess she said something about him having 13 baby mamas or 13 kids. I think it's 13 baby mamas. This app motivates me. That's where I got that saying from. No cable necessary. 13, that would have been me 13 reasons why not to keep the baby. But she didn't know. She said she didn't know until he got unalived. Y'all don't have to come on here telling us stuff, I promise. How you end up on my FYP? I took my time building it. Wow. I'm not in the mood for real. These people are so, the goddamn comment section is undefeated, y'all. These people, something else. I ain't mad at them, no. What about the first lady earning pastor's clothes so he can't go cheat? Lying saying God told her to enable unrighteousness with her husband's like, who needs enemies? Wow. I didn't hear about that one. Wouldn't give her a car back because she didn't want to give him none. Yeah. Right. Like he's trying to give all them women. He was angry. Y'all go listen to that story. But just fast forward to the part where she there. It might have been an hour, a little over an hour before she came in. I can't remember. But this man was out here. From what she's telling me, I'm putting two and two together. That man was trying to get with different women to give them what he had. He is angry with women. He acting like he fixing her car. Never he had about 2 months, right? Never wanted to give it to her. She had to go through all kind of shit to get that car back, and it still wasn't fixed. And come to find out, his own cousin or somebody close to him told her that, word on the street is he got that. And then he realized that she wasn't gonna give him none and she wasn't interested. That's when he started playing with her car as a reason to have her keep messing with her, keep calling him. He wanted to be in control till she broke down. He's trying to feel her out. Can I get her to date me at least one time? And I can find her weak, lonely, desperate, bored moment. And then I'm gonna finally get her and I'm gonna give it to her. Then he probably would have gave her car back then. Who knows? They say Nick Cannon dead. What? Why people just be saying stuff? He ain't dead. That would have been all over the internet. Every day a new show is unlocked. Yes. She done went viral, y'all. I mean viral. You knew him since y'all was young, but you didn't know he had 13 baby mamas. Judging, I'm judging. Yep, I'm judging. Boy. Ooh, child. Would y'all come on and tell this story if this was y'all story? Would y'all come on any social media platform? Would y'all tell it? And if you did tell it, how would you feel about these type of comments? Would y'all be strong enough just to be like, hey, I should have known it was coming, but I'm about to get paid off of this. I'm monetized. You know what I'm saying? Rocks, I'm not mad at them either. You really have to monitor what you listen to. I like to keep my mind together. Exactly. I say my mom always said you are what you watch and read. Yes. Exactly. That's why I don't watch other content creators that's messy. I don't watch the Nikas and the EKs and the Skies. I hear about snippets here and there. I see y'all talk about them. Not y'all, but I'm just saying. I watched one video about Sky, y'all. And that was last year sometime, 2023 or something like that. And she had them kids cleaning up that apartment, and roaches was everywhere. That was the last time I watched her. Them roaches was falling on them kids' head. I said, I can't do this. She over there trying to cook and trying to make it look normal. Well, today I'm making macaroni and cheese, I'm cornbread, I'm making breakfast, and all them roaches everywhere. I can't do it. I can't do it. See, I got my own stuff, and I thank God for mine because it could have been worse. At least mine is workable. My underlying issues and baby, I could have been worse. He said, hello, good night, late, but I'm in the building. Yes, keep running it up, Rocks. We definitely here for you. Thank you so much. And I sure need you. Yes. Say exactly. I say, my mom. Okay, I read that. Viral for all the wrong reasons. Yes. To show how vulnerable that we act like we really are because we don't be as that vulnerable. We choose to be acting that way as the victim. We ain't coming off strong, and then being pregnant on top of that, making it even worse. And some people, oh, I feel so bad for her, and and I got tears in my eyes. It's like half. It's like half and half. Some people are like, I'm judging. Yeah, you didn't know, you dumb, you was slow, you was this. They just cruel with it. They come right on. I don't want to come off like that, but I do got questions, and I do want to let you know that I ain't falling for that shit because we don't have to be in that position. The way we move in life is going to be part of the reason why we end up where we are. Good, bad, indifferent, ugly, including me. So I had to take accountability for the shit I shouldn't have done and how I should have moved, how I should have put on my thinking cap as old as I am. And I know age ain't nothing but a number because there's a bunch of lost, old ass, unwise, foolish people out here in the world. And there's some young people that's way wiser than beyond their years. You say, no, thank you. I will not talk about it to everyone on media. Now, I don't know if I go this far. I wouldn't tell my story. I would tell my story, but not focus on the lady. I would show my healing and how she is changing her life. Now, that's what's up, say. That's what's up. Yeah, and not come off as a victim. I think that makes you weak, tend to get weaker, not so much stronger. I don't really go for the going to therapy to the point of you claiming to be bipolar cutie. That should be the last name you should want to call. I don't want to claim being bipolar. I don't care what they labeled it. And that's not saying I wouldn't feel like I need some type of assistance or therapy or nothing like that. But to be calling myself an addict, I don't believe in going to 12 steps saying, hi, my name is Roxanne, I'm a dope fiend. I would never claim that. I would never stand up and say I'm an alcoholic. That would admit that I need some help. That's why I'm here. But I'm not finna claim something I'm trying to not be. I'm not trying to claim that name. How you gonna ever overcome it? You calling yourself that? I thought words was powerful. Ain't that what they say? Words are powerful. The power of the tongue. I'm not open to psychological abuse. I don't resonate. I'll watch reactions while I prepare for the purge of humanity's fear and righteousness. Woo! That goddamn Yan don't be playing, boy. She be coming with it. Girl, I love it. You say, okay, that was the last comment. Yes, indeed, y'all. But this was a pretty good live. I'm glad y'all tuned in with me. Go watch the ones from earlier. My live streams and my long form videos. They not hitting like I would like them to, but they are. They're going to be real soon. As of like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! I'm claiming it. I'm naming it and I'm claiming it because we want to see the growth. We want to see from what you was to growing. Because it may seem like this today, but then tomorrow, like I went to sleep with, I think it was what, 6K views on a video, woke up, it was like 18K. These things can happen, And I hope y'all enjoying the content overall. If y'all want to sign up for the dance classes starting May the 4th, email me. It's on Zoom, it's free, but I do accept donations. If you want my granddaughter to sketch you for a donation of $8 or more, we're doing that up until May 15th. So that's like a heads up for those of you who can't do it today or in 3 days, but you gonna be able to do it. That's just part of our goals we trying to do. And we got Miss Sheila. We did her daughter, her pictures today. She sent us some pictures and she donated. Sheila, right? Thank you so much. So anybody else, just go ahead and email readyrocks55@gmail.com. The correct way to spell it is on my channel description. Please go to the channel description so you can spell it the right way. And just put in the headlines sketch and send the picture. And you donate through Zelle or PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, you can get an invoice sent to you. You don't have to have a PayPal in order to send a PayPal. So I thank y'all in advance. I'm trying to find a picture of my daughter when she was a baby that I love. I'm going to send to your granddaughter. I would text. Okay, sounds good. Thank you in advance. Appreciate you. But yeah, y'all, if y'all got time and you want to hear the whole thing from the beginning, go over and check out her channel. Watch my video so I can get them views. I got the video showing the whole thing. I'm showing it just like I showed it today, 1 through 5. But I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. I see Miss Loretta live. Might go check her out in a minute. Might go check her out, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow's what, Tuesday? So yeah, I'll be randomly live. I'll be out here doing the thing. I ain't gonna tell them what I'm gonna be doing because we only got 2 more days after today to get these coins for me. So I'm gonna be live. I'm gonna be doing long form content, y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna be talking about, but I'm gonna be talking. I got to try, right? That's all I could do is try. I can't complain and I ain't putting nothing out. So with that being said, I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Mwah.